Welcome back to the channel, it's Major. I guess I should go ahead and get these things out the way now. First of all, this is gonna be really bad gameplay of Sonic Racing. I haven't played the game in weeks. I got back on to record to make this better, and it's not my best, okay? It's not. And also, I'm gonna be talking about God of War Leve today. I'm gonna call it Leve because I think it's funny. And, maybe I might even, this is gonna be a cool video, so I don't really care if the theme stays the same. But I should probably mention that I have not played any of the God of War games. I've only watched people play them. I wanted to play the first three on Vita when I had my PS Vita, but I didn't end up doing it. I don't know why, but I ended up only playing like Need for Speed and like Mortal Kombat and Injustice, which not for the strongest people. Need for Speed was pretty good though. Anyways, let's get straight to the video. It looks like a pretty cool game. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a sucker for sword games, so that's good. Jack played the Q, which is also fun because all the boys memes are coming back into God of War Leve. But the reason why I actually want to make this video was that people are being losers and complaining that Leve is not Kratos. But like, Gangling, I promise you it's not that deep. Here's the thing, I don't think Kratos is, this is gonna be crazy to say, because I've only watched it and never actually played it. So gameplay wise, I'll hold my tongue. But like story base wise, I don't think Kratos is so entertaining that I'm just dying to have him play in the game. Like I feel like he wasn't even the most, like gameplay wise, he was the most fun part of Ragnarok. I can tell that for sure, even just watching. That is just like obvious, because Atreus was not like doing anything crazy with that battle. But story-wise, Atreus, Thor, even Faye, I think they were all more interesting narratively than like Kratos that game. Like, because Kratos reached his arc, he's done. Like, I didn't think story-wise we needed Kratos. If you just want to see a big, strong, buff man, don't worry, there's gonna be plenty of that anyways. So like, I don't understand the whole thing of like, it's God of War, I have to see Kratos. It's the story of God of War. Also, I'm pretty sure she's not God of War, but like, you're gonna get God killing stuff. Like, you get the gist of it. It's gonna be the same stuff. I don't understand that argument. And of course, there's just people who are just like blatantly sexist. To that, I can't really like say anything because like you guys are already just kind of doing your own cooked little thing over there. But she looks cool. And honestly, that fight scene at the very end of the trailer was so awesome, bro. And that's because here's the thing, my favorite part of God of War is when it does the spectacular stuff. Like the OG God of War is when it had like freaking Kratos versus like Hercules or what was it? It was not Zeus. It was freaking Poseidon. Those are cool fights where it's like a spectacle. This game's trailer, first 20 minutes, I'm already seeing the spectacle. 6-legged tiger, and it flies. It doesn't have wings. It has 6 legs. You think it's gonna run really fast? No, it flies. Why does it have 6 legs? Because mythology, I guess. That's cool. Freaking Red Hulk, and then like that cool fight where like, it's so cool when like there's like a smaller character who's like going head to head with like such a bigger character, and like they're somehow like on relatively even playing fields in terms of strength. Because like, here's the thing, if you look at that fight, Red Hulk is what I'm gonna call him because I didn't remember his name. Start with the B. But like, that fight it's only happens for a couple minutes, but like it's like, maybe like a minute actually. But it's so cool because like this giant dude looks big and strong. Here's the thing, we're all gods here, right? So it's like we're both kind of in that same playing field. So like, really the only advantage the big guy has is that he just has more mass, so he's able to grab her easily. But Leve is still able to grab this dude, and like still able to like, you know, push him around. Like it's not like a contest of like who is stronger. These dudes are on similar power levels, close enough that like they can box. And from the looks of it, it looks like she won, but look at you about to kind of get this guy. Unless something happens in that last millisecond that saves this man's life, he's dead. It's just, I mean, not dead, probably because I think they come back to life. I think that's probably what like they were referring when they said like it's hard to die there. So I'm pretty sure like they have a crazy healing factors or something. I don't know, but I mean, that's a KO. That's a round 1 win to Leve. It's so cool. And also, I was trying to say earlier, I'm a sucker for like sword games. So Kratos with his chains and his staff, those are all cool and all, but swords are cooler to me. I think swords can be done well. And I will say God of War, at the start of God of War games, I will say this, at the start of God of War games, they always have this thing where it's just like, I really hate when like animations are uncancelable, and so I have to just sit there and watch animation because it just makes everything a little less fun. I like it when like you can have a whole little attack combo, but at any point in the combo you can roll out of it and then start up another combo. That feels a lot more satisfying. It's more, I don't know, it's not quite Elden Ring. I think Elden Ring also is a little bit slow depending on the weapons you choose, but I like that kind of fighting in games. I want to get an example of like where that's best used, but I'm kind of blanking. But yeah, I just kind of like that general type of fighting. And I don't really care for the air combos. Like they're cool to watch, but like they're so slow. And that's kind of what I was hoping for not getting when we have like another main character besides Kratos. Like Kratos is slow now. A lot of his stuff is kind of slow. It's heavy, but it's slow, which is like a certain type of video game. And that's the good old fashioned hack and slash. I guess that's what it's called. Yeah, hack and slash. That's what God of War used to be about, and it still is, especially if you use those chains still. I don't really like. I like hack and slash, but I don't like slow, heavy hack and slash. I'm more of a fan of when it's fast beat 'em ups. Yeah. So I'm hoping to see more fast combat. Of course, this is only the first 20 minutes of the game, right? So hopefully she's gonna be faster with upgrades and better swords. Actually, you might not even get those weapons. You might just get like a shield or something. That sword is like alive. So I don't know if they're gonna like say, hey, change me out for another weapon. I don't know. But halfway through the video, we've covered what I think of the game so far. Seems pretty cool. Faye, please be Leve, please be faster. This is gonna be completely off topic. Oh my goodness, burp mid video. Am I gonna stop recording? No. Let's keep watching my bad gameplay. But Leve is a really cool artist, and I like her music. But Baby Doobie is a similar artist in a similar vein, and I like her music more. It's not a competition, but like, I just felt like sharing because I'm listening to Baby Doobie. Baby Doobie kind of cooks a lot, actually. Kind of. I mean, like, it's like a. Never mind. This is kind of weird. This is like a asking you shall receive, not like a I'm gonna give you this information kind of thing. But at the same time, if you made it 8 minutes to a video, I'm assuming you care about my opinions on Leve and Baby Doobie. So this is your chance to leave. All right. So Baby Doobie, I think, has just cooler music. I think a lot of Leve stuff is starting to sound not the same, but it's like it's really similar to each other. Like if you're a Leve fan, you like a lot of Leve's music, which is good. But like, I don't know. I'm not like dying to see Leve music. I guess I'm not that big of a fan. That's probably the best way to say it. Like I like a couple of her songs, and it's like I have it on my playlist, and then they come on, and I'm like, this is good. But I'm not like waiting for the next big Leve drop. When it happens, like I know where I'll be on TikTok and I'll see like Leve have new songs. He's dancing to it. This is good, but it's not like new. It's like you really can't tell if you're listening to an old Leve or new Leve. It's kind of all the same. With Baby Doobie, I think she evolves as a musician more, and you can kind of tell with her music. But really, I think she just drops bangers. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like for her, like she just genuinely gets better. Cause you listen to an old Baby Doobie, and like I'm like, you miss me with some of these songs. And then like you obviously have like her big ones, and they're all decent. Like I think she genuinely improves from like all of the songs. And her collabs, I don't think she has a single bad collab. The recent song she did with the Marineras, that one's a banger. I'm not gonna lie, I listened to that one like I think like the same day it dropped. That was like her first one. Because I didn't know Baby Doobie was even like on my For You page on YouTube like that. And then I listened to it. It was like, this is fire. It reminds me of like Malcolm Todd a little bit. So I was like, boom, instantly on the playlist. That was nice. And okay, I guess I should probably just tell you my top 3 Baby Doobie songs while I'm here. Because I'm not gonna lie, for Leve, I can only name from the start off of the top of my head. How'd you know that's not true? Let's start with Lele first. I like From the Start, but my number one is A Night to Remember. Number three is I don't know that many song titles. Embarrassing. And that's nice. And then for freaking Baby Doobie, its number one is Sunny Day. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Sunny Day. And number two is Take a Bite. Number three is Dream of You. I think it's the song. It's the newest one she made. That one is the third one. It could be higher if I listen to it more. I guess when I listen to it more. But yeah, in the video, guys, Spark Notes, bad gameplay, not the best opinion on God of War in terms of just like who you should be listening to. I haven't played the games, but I've seen the story, which is, I think it's plenty for a story game like God of War. Listening to the story, watching the story is half the battle. I think for story games like this, it's okay if you haven't played the games. Like, I haven't played The Last of Us 2. I've seen people play it, multiple gameplays, and I would consider myself well-versed enough to know, except for gameplay. Gameplay-wise, I would have, it would be like me basing it off of how I would play scene gameplay. So it wouldn't be the same. It's like a backseat gamer. So, little wishy-washy on that. But in terms of story mode, I think I have a decent opinion on God of War. So I'm going to take back what I said. I am a credible source-ish. Yeah, and Baby Doobie is cool. But Leve is a little less cool, but a little more cool in some ways. I'm not going to explain that, though. It doesn't matter, too, because they're both good singers. So, like, they're musicians, right? So they're both doing a good job. I'm sure they both make money. So it's like tomatoes and, well, not, they're in the same vein. I guess it would be like Granny Smith to Red Delicious. Granny Smith sounds bad. Granny Smith's my favorite apple, by the way. I feel like it has Granny Smith. Don't think I'm saying they're old. It's just like two different apple kinds. Anyways, see you guys next one.